A closer look at Medicare Part D. Medicare Part D is considered by many to be the most confusing part of Medicare. Most people take a few prescriptions, and we generally take prescriptions on a daily basis. So, it's important to understand what Part D is and how it works. Medicare Part D is a federal program offered through private insurance carriers to provide drug coverage to consumers on Medicare. In addition, Medicare sets a standard model for the insurance carriers to follow. The first phase of Part D coverage involves deductibles. If you don't know what a deductible is, it's basically the dollar amount set by the insurance company that you must pay before they start to cover further payments. With most Part D plans, you'll find that they cover drugs on various tiers. Each tier represents a different cost sharing, so whichever tier your drug falls on will decide how much each drug costs you. Typically, plans have 4 to 5 tiers, and the higher the tier, the more expensive the drug. Moving forward, the majority of plans have some kind of drug deductible. However, the deductible will normally apply only to drugs labeled Tier 3 or higher. Tier 1 and 2 drugs are generally common generic drugs, and you should be able to get them without paying any deductible. Once you've met your plan's deductible amount, you'll have copays or coinsurance to pay for all of your covered prescriptions. With that, Phase 2 is considered the initial coverage phase. This is when your plan starts sharing prescription costs with you, either in the form of a copayment or coinsurance. Usually, the coverage phase extends to a point where the retail cost of medication reaches $4,660. Once you meet this amount, you start the next phase of coverage known as the coverage gap or donut hole. During the third phase, you'll receive a 75% discount on all covered drugs. This can be very expensive, particularly for Tier 3 to 5 drugs. Additionally, this phase lasts until an individual has paid $7,400. At this point, you enter the final stage of coverage. The fourth and final phase is called the catastrophic coverage phase. In this phase, prescription cost comes down to around 5% of the retail cost. This phase lasts until the end of the calendar year. Fortunately, most people on Medicare never leave Phase 2. However, for those that do, it can be quite expensive. If you're looking for the most affordable Part D coverage for your needs, it's time to speak with us. Speak with an expert on Medicare insurance today.